Da, 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 da. Oh. Hello, and we are here at Portage High School. We are streaming off PC3 on YouTube, and we are here for tip-off. I am Brody Cosiera, joined by
Brendan Gagan.
And a little delayed here after some technical difficulties, but the game will start now. They will not wait for us. Portage coming into this game is 5-5. Chesterton is 7-3, and we have an early foul. Kennedy Bradley will take this one out. Her pass, top of the key. Oh, pressure there. A good save.
It's a nice defensive play there by Portage.
Yeah.
Really quick rebound.
Allison Van Clee tries to keep that alive for Chesterton, but gets stripped away. That's going to be an 8-second, I believe. Stayed behind for too long.
Chesterton putting the pressure on early here.
And defense is key if you want to win these games, especially in high school. The thing that matters the most will be rebounds this game, I believe. Nevaeh Brandon up top. Wide open. Off the mark. Rebounded. And an offensive rebound for Van Clee. That'll be our first basket this game.
That was a great job pushing to the board, getting the rebound and putting it back up there.
No one in sight. No one called it there. And that cannot happen. Yeah, Portage has to get this ball past half court.
Good job by Chesterton figuring it out, getting back out on Lee. Oh.
And a bad pass by Sari Bond. That'll be a turnover on Portage. That will be their second one tonight.
Yeah. Chesterton's coming out straight out of the gate with pressure. It's going to need to do that all night if they want to come out with the win on this one.
About a minute and a half has passed in this game.
Portage
to
coach
half
is calling
court.
for a travel there.
The three is up. It is off. So they're going to mark him out of bounds. Be Chesterton's ball. Van Clee. Pass.
That was a good pass.
An easy floater for Kennedy Bradley,
Yeah,
a star player for Chesterton this year.
That was great ball movement all around from Chesterton, finding the wide open for the layup. And,
It'll be out of bounds on Chesterton.
another nice defensive play there, too.
Chesterton's defense has been great all season. Their steals, they've just been forcing turnovers all season for every team they have played. They have him in the corner. He'll be out of bounds, Chesterton ball.
It's that continued pressure and the press for whoever has the ball. Really starting to see the reason why Trojans are 7-3 to start the year. Great defensive team. They move the ball well offensively. They find the open players.
And we talk about it again. Just great ball movement all around. But that one will be stolen. That was Kellis Scott on the steal. Good pass. And a block.
Here comes the speed.
So the block leads to a fast break and a Portage timeout. It is 6-0.
Chesterton's coming out the gates fine right now. Fast break layup there after the block.
Yeah, 6-0 to start this game. And great ball movement by Chesterton, especially in the paint, just getting it in and out and forcing defenders to leave the paint. It just leaves it wide open.
I mean, the pressure here, the defense, Portage is playing good defense right now, but the fast pace and the fast break points is really the only thing that's bothering him in the first couple minutes here. Now,
Yeah.
They can figure that out. It should be all right.
That's definitely what's going to be talked about in the huddle, the turnovers and the defense.
Yeah. You know, Coach Wilson's in the Chesterton huddle right now telling them to keep the fast pace going. That's the way they wanted to come out tonight, and they're doing a great job doing it.
So only 3 minutes into this game, and Chesterton is on a 6-0 run. And our key player to watch that we had was Kennedy Bradley, and she has had a great start to this game.
Yeah, averaging 11.1 points on the year. Coming out early, she's been the main one that's really been pressuring anybody with the ball. She's a great man coverage defender, and it's really showing off here.
Here we go. We are back after the timeout. Portage implicating some good ball movement, but stolen. It's a 3-on-2 fast break.
There's an up down.
We'll have our first free throws tonight.
No, called an up down.
Yep. I don't know though. That was because that got tipped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
that was a great defensive play on the get back. Another fast break opportunity there for the Trojans. Portage this time were able to get back and force the up down.
That's up again. That's another turnover. Bradley up top.
And Portage really has to start dialing in and slowing down the pace of the game. Chesterton wants to play fast. That's why they're getting these fast breaks.
Definitely, and a great pass.
Another one.
Yeah, good bounce pass under the net, wide open, and easy layup. Make it 8-0.
Yeah, what Portage needs here, they need to slow it down.
They do.
Find the open. Oh,
and that's just terrible right there.
That is not what you need to do. Oh,
that's going to be a tripping there.
That was a rough one.
Like those long passes, that cannot happen, especially when you're already down 8-0. It's just.
It seems to me right now that Chesterton, you know, with their pace of play right now and how fast they're going, Portage is trying to match that, but they're rushing when they get the ball, you know, making a fast decision that's leading to these turnovers. They slow down and just play their game, you know. It's the first quarter.
The decision to go full court press here by Chesterton is great, and it's been working. They're going to call it Portage ball. It'll be a turnover on Chesterton.
Portage defense has been exceptional so far. They
Their
just
offense.
need to get the offense going.
Yeah, it's been struggling. You just got to get that ball across half court.
Yeah, it seems like that's their biggest test so far in the first quarter.
Yeah, and another trap here. And then it's going to be another turnover, and it's going to be a jump ball.
There it is again. They're pressuring whoever's got the ball, and they're rushing and making jump throws and all that.
Yeah, I think they just got to focus on just dribbling up the court. It doesn't matter if you're being full court pressed.
Yeah, just take a bit of a breather. You called that timeout. You discussed what you were going to do. They're still trying to match the pace.
Yeah, all that matters is you just got to get that first basket. And they're still waiting for it. Maria Collins pass. Kelly Scott. Very high passes, and they're going to call it an
Double
up-down.
dribble.
That's up-down.
Yeah. So, doesn't really, you know, that offense possession comes up with 0 points, but that was a much better looking possession there for Portage. That's something that they want to do. Keep moving the ball around.
Definitely got to make shorter passes there, not high ones, because this is a tall Chesterton team. They can easily get up. Great ball movement again. Wide open. The three. Off the mark. And a defensive rebound by Portage.
A great ball movement there by Chesterton. Again, comes up short on the three, but that's what they're going to look for tonight.
Oh, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Chesterton.
Yeah, this is where you get it going. You got 3 minutes left in the first quarter. You have
Peyton Wilson in the backcourt.
Oh.
I don't know what the decision is on going all the way back court. There's no need for that. And that was just easily taken out. It's going to be a 10-0 run for Chesterton.
For the start of this game, it's not even like Portage is really – it's not really like Chesterton's beating Portage. Portage is beating themselves right now with all these turnovers.
The defense has been really good, controlling the explosive movement by Chesterton. but it's just the offense that's really killing them.
Yeah, even that, just killer turnovers here.
Yeah, they got to make some subs here. They got to get a fresh rotation.
Hate to do it, but you might need to call another timeout, too. Start discussing. Calm your players down a little bit. You can see they're still just trying to rush.
Yep. It's going to be tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Another nice defensive play there, too. They can play defense against them. It's just all about the offensive production, and they need to find it.
Kennedy Bradley will take this one out. Van Clee at the top, half court, trying to get trapped. It's gonna be another blocking there. On the court right now for Chesterton, we have Allison Van Clee, Kennedy Bradley, Liv Roach, Isabel Connors, and that is it. At the top, it's fired, no good. Offensive rebound for Chesterton. And that is.
There you go.
What a hustle play by Isabel Connors, but can't seem to pick it up.
So another careless pass there. That was Sari Bond there, ranked in the top 64 in Division 4A for the Portage Indians there. Just kind of.
Yeah, we just saw Peyton Wilson come out of the game, but she is right back in here after a quick sub.
It just kind of looks like every time Portage touches the ball, it's like a hot potato, and they're immediately just dishing it. No, doesn't matter where. They just want to get it out of their hands.
And I think they're trying to match the Chesterton offense scheme right here, but it's not working. They got to slow this game down.
That's a good pass.
Another one. The three. No good. Rebound Chesterton. Bradley's pass. It's gonna be, they're going to call a foul. That was a clean block almost all ball.
Yeah, going back, missed three, but then again, you want to get those open shots to your playmakers like Peyton Wilson there.
It'd be Allison Van Clee. The first one is no good.
Yeah, 36% from the line so far this season for Allison Van Clee.
Yeah, it's basically her defense that's really stepping up here in these games. She was a key on defense against Michigan City when they played them. She'll miss both of the free throws. Chesterton getting an offensive rebound.
Board.
Bradley up top with the ball. Bounce pass. Nevaeh Brandon.
Nice move.
Driving through.
Good pass.
Now be stripped away.
More great defense there from Portage.
Yeah, that would be taken by Cameron Lockett. And that'll be another turnover. Good pass by Bradley.
Got to slow it down here.
I call that a travel. That was close, though.
That was a great play on the ball there to get the ball right back. I mean, just kind of flying out of the air to get in, turn it right back into another fast break opportunity.
Yeah, Kennedy Bradley has been moving this ball around and controlling this offense this entire first quarter. It's going to be fun to see what she can do to continue the rest of this game. It's a 2-on-1. Bradley, the layup, it's in. 12-0.
They got another turnover, leads to more fast break points. It's been the story of the first quarter here. And another
that's going to be another one. I wish we can get a counter on this, because
yeah, you see,
it's getting up there. I think we have to be at like 15 now.
Yeah.
It's getting up there.
It's and it's the first quarter, and that's not what you want to hear if you're a Portage fan.
Yeah, once this clock ticks down, they're going to have a serious talk, and that's going to be a foul.
Portage is really struggling to get rebounds. Chesterton's been very aggressive, pushing for those offensive boards. They've been getting most of them, and keeping possession of them.
Isabel Connors will go to the line, the senior. She is second in the team in points per game with 7.8, and the first one will rim out. Only 30 seconds left for Portage to put up some points in this first quarter, and it is looking very dim. And she misses both. Almost a rebound on offense again.
They just got to slow it down here on this possession. At least get some points before the end of the quarter.
Good pass. And Solon again. Bradley, pass.
That was a nice move.
Great ball movement.
More great ball movement here by the Trojans.
Only 10 left. They're going to slow it down, get one final shot. Has to put it up, and they're going to have a foul.
Got the foul.
They're going to mark it a reach. So only 0.8. You got to get something under the basket. If I'm Portage, I'm definitely looking. Oh, they're going to switch it, I guess. So they're going to mark it free throws.
Connor's going to the line again.
Here, third one. She's 1 for 3 on the night. 13-0. So it'll be pretty hard to get the ball down the court in 0.8 seconds. So
yeah, that's where you just.
And that'll be it for the first quarter. 13-0.
Go to break.
And we're going to go to break here in the between quarters. We'll be right back.
Have you ever considered becoming an iron worker? Local 395 is now accepting applications for their apprenticeship program. Go to ironworkers395.com. Look under the training section, click on apprenticeship, and scroll down to the application. You must be 18 years old, have a high school diploma or GED, and you must be physically able to perform the work of the trade. Find out more by calling the apprenticeship school in Lake Station at 219-962-7675 or visit ironworkers395.com.
And we are back here at Portage High School for the second quarter of Portage versus Chesterton. It is 13-0 to start the second quarter. Chesterton is up, and it has been a turnover game here.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle here offensively for Portage. You know, of course, 0 points can tell you about everything that's been happening here. Over a dozen turnovers so far in the first quarter. Poor decision-making when they get the ball. Pretty much giving it right to the defense. They got to work on slowing the pace of the game down. You know, Chesterton wants the pace high. That's how they're dominating this game so far.
Yeah, and the full court press is working too. Ooh, that's questionable there.
That was crushed, yeah. And they're just double teaming whoever's got the ball.
And the
Open
shot.
three. There it is.
It's good. Peyton Wilson. The first points tonight for Portage. It's off a 3 ball in the corner. Bradley, her pass. New rotation here for Chesterton to start the second quarter. The 3 is up. It is good. That's Kennedy Bradley again. She has been phenomenal to start this game. Defensively, offensively, assists too.
That was a big answer. Portage thought they'd get the momentum right back, and Bradley comes right back down with a 3 of her own.
Yeah, Kennedy is definitely their captain here. And the ball definitely runs through her. Easy layup. That's for Liv Roach, the junior. To Gonzalez, her pass. Up to Bird. It's going to be tipped, and it's going to stay Portage's way.
This is something I'm not really understanding so far. They're doing these kind of lollipop rainbow passes from one side of the court to the other. You know, I get it. It's two-man coverage, but you know, you gotta. That means one person's on guard. You gotta find the open person.
Her three rims out. Rebounded Chesterton. Put up, no good. And a fight for the rebound. That will be Kellis Scott on the rebound. And it's going to be another turnover.
Yeah, we're really seeing, you know, the defense that Coach Wilson, you know, practiced. She brought it to Valpo last year. She's bringing it to Chesterton this year. This defense, you know, they don't let these narrow passes get through or anything like that. They've been pretty well defensively all year. Yeah,
and a little swap for Valpo and Chesterton. Both head coaches swap, and they'll be meeting each other next week. And that's going to be another basket there. That will be Haley Geezer. And it is 20-3. It feels like one dribble and go here for Portage. Just one dribble and then pass it off to somebody else. I feel like there's no captain of this team.
You see, Portage is starting to throw up some shots here, down 17 points. You know,
yeah, and that'll be a timeout. That will be on Chesterton. And I don't feel like it's hard to see who's the captain of this Portage squad. We know with Chesterton, it is Kennedy Bradley, but with Portage, we have not seen anyone really shine other than Peyton Wilson with that three.
Yeah, it's not really about, it's about who's the leader of the group and who can you rely on, you know, in tough moments like they're in right now, down 17 points halfway through the second quarter. You know, you got to be the voice in that huddle, and you got to really just bring your team back into it, because I guarantee you, you know, they're down right now, and they got to keep the energy up if they want a chance to get back into this one.
Yeah. So let's see if Portage switches up their offense. Maybe a new rotation. And they might get a delay game here if they don't hurry up.
That was a pretty aggressive whistle there by the ref.
Yeah, they're about to get a delay game here.
As you can see, Chesterton continuing to pressure here. Full court press yet again. We've seen it all night so far.
And good movement there.
Yeah, that was the best movement all night that we had, but
there it is, another turnover.
That's the whole point of the full court press for Chesterton, to get those turnovers right there. They get it up the court, turn the ball over in the rush.
Yeah, and Portage is yet to make an adjustment. The three is up. No good. A rebound for Chesterton.
Another offensive board for the Trojans.
It's going to be tipped. Saved by Liv Roach, but double dribble.
Yeah, I mean, just constant pressure by the Trojans.
And Sari Bond will sub in for Olivia Gonzalez. More full court pressure. Cameron Lockett had the ball, another turnover. Good crossover, picked off. 2-on-1. This might be the run they get. Wow. It'll be a foul. And that's a good foul right there, honestly. Save the basket and get the foul. Force the free throws. And that's good by Kennedy Bradley.
Yeah, that was a great hustle there. You know, the 2-on-1 fast break. First fast break, I think, of the night for Portage compared to Chesterton's half a dozen.
Yeah, Sari Bond at the line. Her first free throw is good. It'll be 20-4. We got subs coming in.
You can see Chesterton's diamond and one coverage here has really been the most beneficial so far tonight. And, you know, Portage, they've been really kind of all over the place in man, but defensively they've been doing a good job. It's just these offensive turnovers are killing them.
Sari Bond, 2 for 2. What a save. It'll be a turnover.
You really got to slow it down again.
Yeah, Reese Stillbeck had the save, but it got turned over. Wide open three.
There
It's
it
good.
is.
It is 20-8, and they're cutting down on this lead. It's a 12-point advantage for Chesterton.
That was a great rotation there by Portage, making this Chesterton defense work tonight for sure. There was
Up top, Stillbeck with the ball. Pass to Roach. Back to Brandon.
Look at again that soft spot in the middle there in the zone.
The three is off.
Another great defensive rebound there. Tanya, Portage is starting to get these rebounds. They're starting to slow it down offensively.
Yeah, they're picking up some stuff. They're making adjustments, but still a 12-point deficit. They gotta stop. They got to stop more of the offense for Chesterton and work more on keeping the ball on their side. These turnovers have to go down if they want to win this game. They're gonna call that a travel. That's a few Chesterton turnover we've seen.
You can see they're still attacking that soft spot in the middle of the zone there. That's been there all night for Chesterton, and they're gonna keep attacking it until Portage finds a way to stop it.
That'll be a timeout. Chesterton. 3:45 left in the half.
It's getting a little interesting.
It's only they're only down 12, and it was 18-3, and now it's 20-8. So a 5-2. If you keep getting that, keep inching back towards, you'll keep coming back.
Yeah, I would say it'd be a bad idea for Portage to keep really just chucking up these three-point shots, but I mean right now they're falling and they're playing good defense too, so they can keep doing what they're doing and keep slowing down this game. No doubt they'll be able to get back into it.
Yeah, you got to keep with what's working, and this is working right now. It's forced Chesterton to call 2 timeouts and a couple of turnovers. So clearly the defense and the offense is starting to step up. Ooh, that was close there. It's maybe a backcourt. The three again.
Oh.
No good. Boxed out. Chesterton gets the rebound easily.
They're starting to get these open threes, and they're going to start falling if Chesterton keeps giving them.
Yeah. Bradley with the ball at half court.
Portage switched up their defense to a 2-3 here.
Yeah, they've really stepped it up. We really haven't seen anyone open, and they keep switching, and it's been perfect. And that's another.
Perfect.
There'll be a jump ball.
That was perfect defense right there. They're starting to figure out a way to shut down that soft spot in the middle. It's exactly what they need to do.
Yeah, and the arrow is pointing towards Chesterton's way, so the jump ball will be towards Chesterton.
Nice pass. Good defense, too.
They're going to call a foul
That was
on Peyton Wilson there. I guess they got locked up there, and it's going to be an easy reach-in. If you're Portage on this, you definitely got to get under the basket, stop from the easy layups that Chesterton has had all night. Bradley with the ball. And over the top, basket will not count. It'll be another foul on Wilson.
Portage defense is becoming very aggressive here, but the ball movement by Chesterton still giving them these open shots here and getting to the paint.
Mariah Collins will come in the first time this game. It's going to be tripped up, kicked.
Great pass.
Long two, no good. Rebound, Portage. That was a great rebound by Portage. And that's got another turnover. Basically, it cancels out there for Bradley. The three is good, easily.
That's one Portage is going to want back. They had a wide open three in the corner. Turns into a turnover.
Yeah.
And
a good
Bradley
cut by
knocks it down.
Wilson. And she misses it. And she is frustrated right now. That should have been an easy basket for her. They call that a travel. That's
yeah.
close.
You know Wilson's beating herself up right now. She looked up to the ceiling there for a second after missing that one. And in these games in conference play, and especially against Chesterton, you cannot miss those.
Yeah, I think after a couple of those turnovers, she really started to pick it up with the passing, but a missed layup right there really killed her confidence. High pass. It's going to be tipped up, and it'll be Chesterton's ball.
It's a good catch by that cheerleader there.
Surprised she caught it with the pom-poms. Bradley coming up the court. Her pass. Back to Bradley.
Coach Wilson losing it a little bit there on the sideline.
Bradley again. Pass to the corner. Had the height advantage in the paint, and there's going to be a foul.
You can see Portage defense is finally starting to make Chesterton's offense work for these points here. They're shut down that middle, and they keep passing it around. Again, great ball movement here by Chesterton, but it's getting a lot tougher for them to find open shots now that Portage just cleaned up some things on defense.
Yeah, that was great, right? Reese Stillbeck to see the mismatch down in the paint and to pass it up, but it just leads to a foul there. And the first one was good. The second one's up, and it'll be good. She goes 2 for 2. 1:40 left in the first half. Down 17, it was a 12-point game.
She has her open. Oh, good play by Wilson there.
Yeah, saves it.
Nice pass.
The high passes have to stop. They're going to call it travel.
Frustration continuing to mount here for the Indians here.
Yeah.
Just can't find a way to get it to the bucket.
Bradley has been in all this half. And she's been effective all half too, so keep her in at any cost. Bradley open in the paint. Good pass out. Doesn't take the shot. Good pass.
Going in the paint again.
Rims out and just swats it out. That's one you have to grab instead of swatting back. You have to have that.
You know, seeing how Portage is really starting to adapt to the game plan of the defense here, you know, I wonder if Chesterton wants to change anything up here.
Definitely. Bradley at half court being guarded.
Might be time to attack the high post if you're Chesterton here.
Yeah. That's going to be out of bounds.
We've seen a couple of these dangerous passes all night here, mostly by Portage, but, you know, Chesterton's starting to get a little frantic with the ball here.
Yeah, they are up 17, so I feel like if you are going to get frantic, this is the time to be frantic right now. Good inbound pass. Bradley at the top. Wide open three. It is off, but rebound slips out of 2 Chesterton players' hands. It'll be Portage ball with 41 to go.
Yeah, you got to hit those open shots there. Now that Portage is shut down the middle, you know, Chesterton's starting to freak out a little bit. They don't know what to do. And, you know, when you get the open three like they just had, you got to knock it down.
Olivia Gonzalez, pass back to Wilson. Pressure full court.
Another rainbow pass.
Wilson wide open three. It rims out. Rebound. Rims out again.
Oh.
It'll be Chesterton ball 25. Great rebound by Presley Wellsat.
Okay, great rebound, but you know you miss the putback, and again another shot that's gonna be crucial at the end of this game here.
Yeah, and Portage is gonna full court press here. The first time tonight. They're just looking at Kennedy Bradley, I believe. They're double teaming her.
Clock's not running here. Got a problem with the clock. Now it's going.
Bradley. Pass slips out. That was the Vea Brandon right out of her hands.
She got a little greedy for the ball. She saw open three and just got to look that one in.
Yeah, that's like the third time that's happened with her tonight. Just slipped right out, causing to a turnover. What?
Another
It's gonna
fast
be
break here.
another turnover. Bradley. That's going to be on Portage. .7 left. Has to put it up. The three at half. No good. And we are at half, folks. 25-8. Chesterton is up. And for halftime, we have one of our own PC3 members, Broden's Boxing Show. And we will see you in a bit. We'll be right back.
Are you searching for a college where you belong? Calumet College of St. Joseph wants to know you and give you the support you need to succeed. Are you worried about how you'll pay for your degree? 95% of our students receive financial aid, including scholarships and grants. Need some extra help with your classes? You'll benefit from our small class sizes, free tutoring, internship planning, faculty mentors, and so much more. Come experience our accepting, supportive college family for yourself. Schedule your campus visit and apply at ccsj.edu.
Buying a house can be an incredibly stressful experience, filled with uncertainty and countless decisions. Fortunately, with Geisha Realty, that stress disappears. Geisha Realty is one of the leading realtors in Porter County, known for helping clients navigate the home buying process smoothly and efficiently. They understand the local market inside and out to make sure you find the perfect home that meets all your needs. If you are ready to embark on this exciting journey, reach out to the Geisha Group at 219-771-5634. Let the Geisha team make your dreams a reality.
Has your home been affected by water damage, fire, mold, or storm destruction? Don't wait. Let the experts at ServiceMaster by Tecton restore your home to its pre-damage condition quickly and efficiently with 24/7 emergency response, fast, reliable restoration. Certified and experienced professionals, insurance claims assistant. Call now for a free consultation. 219-255-3422. Serving Northwest Indiana with fast, dependable service. Visit us online at www.servicemasterrestore.com to book an appointment and get your home back to normal.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
A former pro fighter and prospect, Jimmy Holmes, who's had an exceptional career in boxing, recently has taken his talents into helping others with the same passion. Helping people physically and mentally outside the boxing room.
I never had a boxing club to go to. When I was a kid, from the time I was a little guy, I always wanted to fight. Never had anywhere in the area to go to, and when I met my first coach, Jeff Mengel, he used to have to drive me to Lafayette or Whiting, different places to get sparring and so forth. So we wanted to get a local club for kids to work out at, and maybe there's a lot of other kids like me out there that wanted to learn how to fight but didn't have a place to go. That's how it all started.
Yeah, a normal night at the boxing gym is you usually get 5 to 10 minutes of warming up after wrapping your hands, and then you get kind of straight to it. We start off with stations usually. We'll have a cardio station, heavy bag station, and then we'll do mitts. They all are technical training and improves your boxing fitness.
Also an elementary gym teacher, Holmes has always had a passion for helping people believe in themselves and finding what they love.
My favorite part about being here, I think, is seeing the improvement of the kids, whether they're little guys, big guys, whatever. Seeing the improvement, and all of a sudden, after months of work, weeks of work, years of work sometimes even, all of a sudden you see them do something they couldn't do before, and it just came natural to them. So that's got to be one of my favorite things. The second thing I would say is just seeing the character in these guys and girls build up the confidence level. You see kids come in the first day, you can see that their whole posture and everything changes after they learn how to fight and they build up a little self-esteem in themselves.
Yeah, so my favorite part about being here is just staying healthy and active. I'm very passionate about the sport and helping out the younger kids. So I guess like helping others and giving good advice and just sticking with everyone with this little community. It's pretty good and healthy.
But one cool thing about this place is that it's not just a gym. It's a place where you see people develop skills they never had before. You see them come out of their shells. You see people, they go from being a young kid. Next thing you know, that they're a young adult. They're a man. They're all of a sudden they're taking on responsibilities and taking on stuff they never would before. They're facing challenges, and this is whether or not they ever really become a fighter or just become a productive person in society. That they realize, you know what, I don't have to be a fighter, but you know what, whatever I do, I'm going to be good at it. I'm going to do it good. I'm going to give everything I got. And when stuff comes at you hard, you learn how to get through stuff. You learn how to you can't stop fighting in a boxing match. Just like in life, things start hitting you in all different directions. You realize, hey, I can't just stop. I got to make it through the round. I got to keep fighting. And so I think it comes out to being a lot more than just a gym. It's just a great learning tool and just a great place to be.
For me and many others, this gym is an escape from our everyday lives. It's a place where you can be yourself, crack some laughs, and just have fun. And that's the best environment you can possibly be in. As the years go by, this gym will continue to prosper, and as Jimmy said, this isn't just a gym, it's a home. I'm Broden Bus, and I'll see you next time. A former pro fighter and
second half, which is starting about a minute and 45 seconds. Chesterton is up 25-8, but the keys of this game have been turnovers for Portage. There's been every single possession. I feel like I've seen turnover, and then they have that one score.
Yeah, Chesterton came out of the gate early with the pressure. A couple fast break points. That's what got them up to that 13-0 lead. They've been pretty sharp there in the middle of the zone on the offense, and Portage at the end of the half really kind of shut that down, and they've caused a panic on Chesterton's offensive side of the ball, and they just need to turn those into points.
Yeah, when they do score those points, it's just they have the momentum, but they just lose it right away. They have to work off of that, and I feel like once they do, I feel like they can start cutting this lead down.
Absolutely.
But I feel like a key aspect of this Chesterton offense is definitely Kennedy Bradley. She's been moving the ball around a lot. and she's been doing it efficiently with little to none turnovers.
Yeah, she's knocked down a 3 earlier in the game. Her defense has been incredible. You know, she's been great controlling the pace offensively. You know, she's just been the playmaker here, opening up those open shots that they've been able to knock down.
Yeah, especially the 3. She's been great from 3 tonight. I think she's 100%, right?
Yeah.
She has not missed a 3 all night.
Taking a look at Chesterton's huddle here, and, you know, Coach Wilson's definitely got her girls fired up for the second half. They got a big lead here, looking to hold on to it.
Second half coming up. I feel like this Portage team can come back if they just stop the turnovers, and they have to maximize on the wide open 3s and the layups that they have gotten. They have not finished what they have started.
Yeah, and if you're Portage, you can't act like you lost the game already. You got to come out. You got to bring the energy. You got to match Chesterton's. You got to take away your turnovers. Again, you're beating yourselves out here right now.
Yeah.
I don't think that Chesterton, is that much better than them. They're just beating themselves with all of these turnovers, and their defense has been great. But again, half of Chesterton points are the fast break points off of Portage's turnovers.
Yep. And we are back here.
Portage gets the ball to start, and they got to slow it down. Slow down the tempo. Find your rhythm early. That's
That'll be
a great
good steal
defensive play.
there. By Nevaeh Brandon, pokes it out. And Bradley up top. Back to Bradley. Pass to Brandon. Brandon open. Bounce pass. In the corner. Just moving the ball around fast. Bradley, top of the, doesn't take the 3, takes the mid-range jumper. It's good.
As you can see, Portage sticking with that 2-3 defense there, and Chesterton's now starting to attack the short corner there, and they got the open shot. Another turnover.
That's an easy layup. 29-8. That's an early timeout.
It's exactly what we were just talking about coming out of halftime. Portage needs to slow it down. Chesterton's goal is to speed up the pace. That's how they're getting these fast break points. If Portage can't slow down this game's going to get pretty ugly.
Yeah, 4-0 run. They started the first quarter with a 13-0 run, and now it's 4-0 run. So it's 29-8. It was once a 12-point game with Portage having momentum after the couple 3s and 2s that they had, but it has been all Chesterton after that.
So we just saw Portage coach telling them to slow down the pace here. Let's see. I'm assuming that's been the message really all night, and they still just haven't been able to do it. Now let's see if they can change the tempo here.
9-0 run for Chesterton since the last basket that Portage has made.
Pressure stays hot. Oh, great pass.
And that's going to be an and one.
Oh, wow. There's Bradley again.
All night for her.
That was incredible. Started with another turnover.
Yeah.
It was a great pass, and Bradley able to finish it for the and one. I mean, she's been awesome all night.
Chance for 3 here for Chesterton. Free throw. It's good by Bradley. She finishes the 3-point play.
They're staying hot. Look at the pressure.
They are. You see everyone. There's only one man down the court, and that's to stop the pass all the way down.
Oh.
And that's just caused another turnover. The 4-man pressure down the court just breaks Armageddon, basically.
The diamond and 1 coverage again for Chesterton's really starting to get into Portage heads. They're freaking out when they get the ball, tossing it to the other team every time and tossing it down the court.
It's going to be a turnover for Chesterton. Poked free. It's going to stay Portage's way. Bradley pokes that one out.
I think one of the things that Portage needs to start looking at, they need to look at the opposite side of wherever they're coming in with that diamond and 1 coverage. It's open, but you can't rainbow pass it or lob it all the way across the court. It's got to be boom, boom, quick, because Chesterton's deep. Oh,
what a save behind the back. That was by Nevaeh Brandon. And Bradley's going to push this one down the court.
That was a phenomenal pass.
Yeah. Great save and great pass.
They're just too fast for Portage right now.
Definitely. Bradley's open. The corner, her three is
Another
good
one.
again. She has been perfect all night.
They're starting to look into the opposite side. They're countering it. They're getting up the court. You got somebody who's open right behind you.
That's going to be blocked.
Great defense again. Another block.
That was Lindsay McGuffey with the block. Brandon pushing down the court, and it's going to be a foul.
That was a rough foul there.
Yeah, that'll be 2 shots for her. 35-8.
As you can see, Portage did a much better job getting the ball up the court there against that diamond and 1 coverage. They're starting to look to the other side, and they're starting to find the open people. Even they had a girl open back in the corner for a 3 if they wanted to take it.
Yeah, 15-0 run for Chesterton. And trying to get the second one to fall.
Yeah, I mean, flashing it back to Kennedy Bradley's 3 in the corner. You cannot leave Bradley open after the night she's having tonight. You can't allow it, and you're already down enough. Still staying in it.
Yeah, the pressure.
That was risky, but good pass there. Go back to the paint, draws the foul.
Wellstat will go to the line.
You got the high pass there. You can't really bring the ball back down into you and try to get a base. You got to take that high pass when it's given to you and put it up.
Yeah, you got to maximize on these free throws right here. This game is starting to get out of reach. And misses the first.
25% from the line so far this season for Presley Wellstat.
The second one. It's good.
Got to give Portage head coach credit here. You know, really handling kind of the seams and the breakout passes that Chesterton has been hitting on all night.
And the putback and 1.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about all night. If Portage couldn't slow down the game or wasn't able to stop it, you know, this game is going to get ugly, and we're starting to see it now.
That was Tenley Davis with the putback and 1, using the 6'1" size advantage there to really get up there and get the ball. But cannot convert on that free throw.
Got somebody open in the court. Oh.
And that's Tenley right there.
Then they have somebody in that. Wide open.
3 is off. Trying to save it, can't get it off.
Man, when Portage gets the ball up the court, they got their big in the paint, and you know they got a person with the ball. You got a person wide open here in the corner. That's when you got to slow it down. When you speed it up, you don't see that wide open spot in the corner. It is. One more.
Ryan Collins, her pass. The Presley Wellstat, it will stay.
Well, you can see Cameron Lockett in the corner there. She's very frustrated with not getting that ball there. I mean, there was nobody guarding her, and
yeah,
they try to put it up again, and it's been working so far tonight. But now in the second half, you know, it's really
see it
been
right
a struggle.
now. Mariah Collins is wide open in the corner. They got to go to the corner. And that's going to be, again, Tenley.
Great job by Kayla Scott.
Misses. The putback missed again.
Draws the foul.
Foul, and the third one's the lucky charm. It's the foul. That'll be Courtney Clark, the sophomore.
It's too bad there was no assist counted for that pass. I mean, that was an incredible feed.
Yeah. 38-9, 4:36. Makes the first one.
See point guard Peyton Wilson talking to the coach. You know, preparing for this fast break that Chesterton's about to plot here. Telling Peyton to back up to about half court.
The second one is
Okay.
off. Brandon with the rebound. Jab step by Brandon there. Bradley. No good. Rebound. It will be Portage ball. Kylie Bird getting trapped in the corner.
Look across the court here now. They're getting it up. Oh, she lost it.
There's another turnover for Portage.
Ball's been slippery all night here for Portage.
It's up. No
There's a middle
good.
zone again. They just keep attacking it. Oh, she had an open three there. Oh, big fight.
It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow is for Chesterton, so they will keep the ball.
Yeah, you can see Portage staying in the 2-3. There's a three. Another knock one. Oh, my goodness.
It'll be Lindsay McGuffey with the three.
Starting to rain threes now. Oh, yeah, she stepped out there. Yup. You know, with the key to shutting down the 2-3 defense there by Portage here is, you know, Chesterton's really been trying to get to the high post. And getting to the high post, you either have the open shot from the high post or you kick it out for a three. And as you can see, they knocked down another one. They've been knocking it down this whole third quarter.
Bradley here, ball at the top. It's going to be tipped by Wilson. Going under, it's blocked by Bradley. And Wilson staying back on the fast break. 43-10. 3:20 still left in the third quarter, but this game is getting out of reach.
That could have been called a carry, but they let it play. There's a nice good effort there, foul on the play.
Way to force the foul, and they'll go to the line for two.
And Peyton Wilson right there had a great steal. Was on the fast break, tried to put up a shot, or at least draw a foul. Wasn't able to go her way. And more fast break points for Chesterton.
Kylie Bird misses the first.
Subs now. We got Liv Roach checking in for Chesterton. We got Sari Bond checking in for Portage.
Misses both. Rebounded Bradley. Good pass.
Another wide open three.
Three is off. Rebounded Portage.
Gonna look on the other side. That's a nice
and even after the rebound, the pressure is
another
still there.
steal.
Yeah.
My Lord. Way to recover from that steal from Portage.
And
Gotta
no
turn
one
around.
looking. Bird.
There's a travel.
.244 left in the third, 43-10. This game is getting out of reach, and if I'm Portage, I'm just looking to finish this game strong and move on to the next. A 33-point game.
It's going to be very interesting to see what Chesterton does here on offense again. Are they going to attack the high post?
Good ball movement.
There's a nice
still.
defensive play there. Keila Scott with the steal. Nice jump pass there by Olivia Gonzalez. And yet another travel.
3 steps right there.
We got a timeout.
That will be on Portage. And 2:16 left, 43-10. Portage will call a timeout to talk things over. But this game is, we talked about it at half. Portage needed to turn down the turnovers, and they maybe had a shot at this game. The game was definitely not over. But now it seems to be over, honestly. Down 33, it's going to be really hard to come back.
We're going to take a look at the last play before the timeout called by Portage. I mean, just the selfless play tonight here by Chesterton is really what's got them up to this 33-point lead. You know, they moved the ball very well. Their defense has been incredible. They really pulled away here in the third. Portage needed to slow this game down, and Chesterton only ran it up.
Yeah, Kennedy Bradley has really just given Chesterton, she's definitely the role player. They're offensive. Like, she's the glue to everything. She glues everything together. She pieces everything together, and we haven't seen her off the court once tonight.
Yeah, we get to see this Trojan team battle it out next Friday night in another conference game. big game against the Valpo Vikings. And, the return of Coach Wilson and Valpo.
That'll be a very heated game there. That might be a thrill. An easy pass inside. It's good. 45-10. To Scott, the three. It's off.
I mean, it just kind of seemed right there that Portage was just trying to run really the same defense that Chesterton's running. And
Bradley
the diamond
tough.
and one. They moved the ball so well.
Her three.
Bradley for a three, knocks it down.
Bradley all game has just been hitting threes.
Just the ball movement again by Chesterton is too much for Portage tonight.
She's just been lights out from three. And 48-10. And the third quarter is not even over. The long three.
Oh.
It's off. And it's going to be Portage ball. Good hustle play by Haley Geezer.
You know, with a shot from the logo there, you know, Olivia Gonzalez trying to channel in her Caitlin Clark. And, you know, when you're down by 38 points, I mean, what else are you going to do, right?
Yeah,
So might as well chuck it up and hope it goes down.
This has entered running clock zone. So no matter what, the clock will be running. Good pass. Wilson.
Another three.
That one's off again. And that'll be stolen by Bird. What a steal. Pokes it out from behind.
Wilson's finally starting to slow it down here a little bit.
Yeah.
But they needed this 10 minutes ago.
In the corner. Wilson. They're going to call another travel.
That was probably Portage's best offensive possession tonight, though. They've slowed down the tempo of the game. They moved the ball well. If I'm the coach, that's what I want to see my players doing. And, you know, although they're gonna lose this one here.
It'll be the end of the third quarter, 48-10. 8 minutes left in this game, and it is looking like Chesterton will win this game.
We will be back here in a second.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
A former pro fighter and
And we are back here for the fourth quarter at Portage High School. Chesterton is winning 48-10.
And it's been a rough 3 quarters for Portage at home here. 10 points on the board. You know, the relentless attack offensively and defense from Chesterton here tonight. You know, it's going to get them the big win in conference play. They're going to go to 8-3.
Yeah. So Chesterton looking to improve to 8-3. And Portage 5-6. It's going to be good to see next week how Chesterton will play Valpo. If they'll keep this style of offense and defense, the full court pressure and the fast-moving pace offense. Portage will start with the ball. Wilson. Long two. Air ball. They'll be knocked out. It will stay Portage side.
Again, they were able to slow down the tempo of the game there and find the open shot again, but again, they just can't seem to knock down the shots.
So if you are wondering why the clock is still rolling even though out of bounds, we have running clock. It's after 35-point lead, the clock will run no matter what. And the three is good.
Ball knocked down.
48-13.
We would like to take this time now and thank Service Master for their support of PC3 Media. Portage gets another 3 and another travel. So Portage may be playing their best quarter
Yeah.
so far. They've finally knocked down a 3. That was good. They really slowed down the game. This is what they needed to do coming out of halftime. It's a bit late for tonight's game, but this is good to see. It's early in the season. You know, this loss, you know, isn't going to do much for 2 months from now. So just see who your players are. There's a nice
Fight for the rebound. Puts it up. It is good. 48-15.
Cameron Lockett there, just relentless, and another turnover there. You know, Portage, you know, despite
That's going to be a charge. And that's a great, just get down, stay still, and wait for her to come to you.
That was good sportsmanship by Kylie Bird there. She was relentless going to that basket, but, you know, with Portage being down, going to lose this game, getting blown out, I mean, they're still playing hard, and Chesterton's still playing hard. We still got some competitive basketball here despite the score.
Chesterton with the ball again. Corner 3. It's off. Rebound, Portage.
I mean, they've been doing Chesterton's been doing a great job tonight finding the open corner. As Portage now starting to seem like they find it a little bit. Oh, my God, they marked it out of bounds. Good effort there.
And for the first time tonight, Kennedy Bradley is out of the game. She will definitely taking the rest of the game off, as she has outperformed every single player on the court.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt, Kennedy Bradley will be our player of the game here tonight. She's been
just
incredible.
lights out.
There's an open 3. There's a foul, yep.
So it'll be 3 shots.
Foul is on Lindsay McGuffey.
48-15.
You see Presley Wellstat rebounding tonight for Portage. Despite the score, she's been pretty well again. The buckets, offensively and defensive rebound. She's been there in the paint, holding it down, giving her team more opportunities.
Yeah, definitely. Bird makes the first one. Second one. And we see a little, after the shot, we saw McGuffey go. Maybe she thought it was only 2 shots. It was 3. And Bird will make all 3.
Man, if I'm Portage, the one thing I'm taking away from tonight, and I think whoever gets a chance to watch this game unfold, you know, you can't miss these open shots against this Chesterton team. I mean, Portage definitely had the open shots. They got it a little bit later in the game, but they weren't able to knock them down tonight, and that's something that every team can't afford to miss these shots against this Chesterton team.
Good fake there.
There's a
Bird.
3.
The 3, air ball. Rebounded Chesterton. That'll be a travel. That'll be Portage ball.
Lockett's getting into it. We got 4 minutes left here.
And the clock's still running. Yeah, Chesterton just staying in the paint. And that's what you got to do.
It's been a great fourth quarter for Portage. That's a nice pass. Gets the foul. Great pass by Wilson there.
There'll be more shots.
It'll be Gonzalez going to the line for 2.
Clock finally stopping. We are out of running clock. So that's good for Portage. That's good to learn off of, just to finish strong, and don't really just let that ruin you. Finish the fourth quarter strong and let that move on to the next game.
Like we've been saying, the season's young.
And that's another steal.
There's a turnover. Oh, wide open.
And
another missed opportunity. And see, and there's the difference in the game right there. I mean, Chesterton's dominated this game, but the one thing that they haven't missed was these fast break points like Portage has been. There's Wellstek with another rebound.
Here goes Wilson. I'm going to call a foul. It's a late
Bit of a
foul.
late foul there.
Yeah. So 2 shots.
And Payne Wilson's been showing her toughness off all night long. You know, it's been a rough game, but she's been getting down into the paint. You know, she's not the biggest on the court, but
Yeah, Portage looking to make some late subs in here, get everyone in. Th 3:08 left in this game. This is a 30-point game. Chesterton has not really been effective this quarter.
got a timeout called by Portage.
48-19, 3:08 left in this game. And going into the next game next week, Chesterton, Valpo, at Valpo.
Chesterton,
Oh,
at
at
Chesterton.
That will be a really good game to watch, and it'll be really fun to see how Chesterton switches it up and to see if they do that full court press they've been doing all night to Portage. It's been working, but maybe against a more experienced Valpo offense, maybe it won't.
Yeah, no doubt. I think they run that 4-and-1 diamond defense against Valpo, trying to not really stop, because you can't really stop her, but contain Lily Barnes of Valparaiso, averaging 23 points a game.
Yeah.
Kennedy Bradley and Lily Barnes is going to be one heck of a head-to-head matchup next week.
Yeah. We are streaming that on PC3 Media on YouTube. It'll definitely be heated. 2 coaches flip-flopping, basically.
Yeah, Coach Wilson, she's great season, taking Valpo to semi-state last year, falling short to Noblesville, and you know, makes a shocking change to come to Chesterton this year. Brought a couple of her staff from Valpo over and got her off to an 8-3 start.
That's going to be a travel. Saw it from all the way over here. It was clear as day. Kella Scott open in the corner. Collins. Gonzalez's 3 is off. There'll be a foul on Wilson.
It's good, and I think the Portage coach would be pretty happy here tonight, you know, despite the loss. You know, players never really quit. You know, they kept playing competitive basketball the whole time, even with the running clock here in the 4th. Still playing some tough defense here.
They're just going to let that one roll out. A minute 50 left, 48-19. Chesterton is up.
It seems like everybody really just kind of looked at the ref to see. You know, I don't even know if the ref knew who that went out on. Just kind of cracked a smile and pointed for Chesterton.
That was just a free basket right there. You got to stay under the paint. Cannot let them get that free open shot, or that will happen every single time. That's an adjustment you got to make.
Yeah, I think there's just the good old this is a blowout kind of attitude there, just leaving it wide open there.
That's a great pass right there. Misses it.
Another miss there by Portage. It can't get back on it. Whoa. Oh.
That was and with only a minute left in this game, it's a 31-point game. They're still being so aggressive. And we just saw that with that play.
Got a good ball movement for the Trojans.
Yeah, if I'm Chesterton, I'm just going to hold this ball, but they're not.
Draws the foul.
(50-19). Chesterton has put up 50 points. This will be Tenley Davis at the line again tonight. Makes her first one.
Quick recap, and then we're going off.
And makes both. 52-19, 34 to go. The three, way off. They're just going to dribble this one out.
Yeah, they rushed that shot. That's been the story of the night for Portage, rushing the shots. You know, none of them really falling. This game's coming down to a close. Chesterton just passing it around. Still some aggressive defense getting played. Wow. Yeah, she was not letting that happen.
And that will be it. Chesterton will pull away on the road, 52-19.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the pressure all night for Chesterton. We talked about it in the pregame. They came out, they executed very well tonight. Got the job done on the road.
Yeah, that's Kennedy Bradley really being the glue, the key, the leader of this Chesterton offense and defense especially. And she just did it all tonight, and she will definitely get the player of the game for us.
Yeah, she creates open shots for her, not only herself but her teammates too, and that really showed tonight, putting up 52 points on the road. But the defense tonight for Chesterton was just incredible.
Yeah, she was definitely a key player to watch, and we had that too. We had her as our key player, and she really showed it.
Yeah, no doubt she'll be the player to watch for next week's game against Valpo.
Yep. But going into this game, we knew that defense would be important, and Chesterton's defense was the main contributor to this game. It really slacked in the end, though, in the fourth quarter, where you had Portage going up a lot, and they just kept on going on a run. But in the first three quarters, their defense was excellent. It was perfect.
So next week, we head to Chesterton High School. See the Trojans take on the Vikings in an important DAC game, a rivalry game. And Coach Wilson's first matchup back against their old team, the Vikings.
Yep. And that will be it.
Tonight's final, Chesterton 52, Portage 19. We will see you next week.